Hey there, savvy scholars. Are your student loans giving you more stress than your toughest finals? Don't fret, because today I've got the ultimate cheat sheet for conquering that debt once and for all. Get ready to turn your student loan burden into a distant memory with 10 genius tips and 7 proven strategies for debt freedom tailor-made for students like you. Stay tuned, because financial freedom is just around the corner. So you're probably wondering how much folks typically owe in student loans, right? Well, in the second quarter of 2023, the average debt for federal student loans in the US clocked in at around $37,717. Falling behind on your student loan payments can have significant repercussions on your financial standing. It's akin to defaulting on any other loan, resulting in a delinquent status and potential involvement of collection agencies. This delinquency is duly recorded on your credit report, inevitably leading to a negative impact on your credit score. While it can present challenges, with the proper guidance, it's entirely feasible to tackle. Here are 10 essential tips to assist you in navigating this financial responsibility adeptly. 1. Figure out your overall debt sum. Picture this. You're stepping into the real world after college, and along with a diploma, you've also got a stack of loans staring you down. It's a common scenario for many graduates. You see, over the years of your education journey, you've likely accumulated various loans, some from your Uncle Sam, and perhaps a few from private lenders too. Each year, you may have had to secure new financing to cover your tuition, books, and living expenses. Knowing exactly how much you owe sets the stage for taking proactive steps to manage and eventually conquer your student loan debt. It's the foundation upon which you'll build your path towards financial freedom and peace of mind. 2. Get familiar with the conditions. As you assess the magnitude of your debt load, it's essential to acquaint yourself with the terms and conditions of each loan. Each loan you carry may come with its distinct interest rate and repayment guidelines, making it imperative to delve into the specifics of each agreement. This detailed understanding is paramount as you craft a strategic repayment plan aimed at minimizing additional interest charges, fees, and penalties. By familiarizing yourself with the intricacies of each loan, you're better equipped to develop a comprehensive repayment strategy tailored to your financial circumstances. Taking into account factors such as interest rates, repayment schedules, and any potential grace periods, you can chart a course that optimizes your repayment efficiency and minimizes financial strain. 3. Take a look at the grace periods provided. So as you gather all the nitty-gritty details, you'll soon realize that each loan comes with something called a grace period. Think of it as a little buffer zone you get after you toss your graduation cap in the air. Basically, it's the time between finishing school and when you have to start shelling out those loan payments. Now, this grace period can vary depending on the type of loan you've got, so it's worth taking a peek at the specifics for each one. Some might give you a few months to get your post-grad life sorted, while others might be a bit shorter. Either way, knowing exactly how much breathing room you've got can be a real game changer as you map out your repayment strategy. 4. Delve into the possibilities of loan forgiveness. Let's discuss the potential avenues for student loan forgiveness. In certain exceptional circumstances, individuals may qualify for debt forgiveness or discharge of their student loans. Eligibility may arise if one's educational institution closed prior to degree completion, in cases of total and permanent disability, or upon declaration of bankruptcy. Another avenue worth considering is loan forgiveness tied to specific professions, such as teaching or public service. It's noteworthy that in June 2023, the U.S. Supreme Court deemed the Biden administration's plan for student loan forgiveness unconstitutional. However, President Biden responded by announcing the U.S. Department of Education's pursuit of an alternative plan utilizing the Higher Education Act as its foundation. While the landscape may shift, exploring potential pathways to student debt relief remains crucial for borrowers facing financial challenges. 5. Investigate alternative options for repayment. If you possess a federal student loan, reaching out to your loan servicer could potentially lead to negotiating an alternative repayment arrangement. Among the available choices are graduated repayment. Under this plan, your monthly payments rise every 2 years throughout the 10-year duration of the loan. Initially, it offers lower payments to align with entry-level salaries, operating on the assumption that you'll experience salary increases or transition to higher-paying positions as the decade unfolds. Extended repayment. This option enables you to extend the repayment period for your loan, spanning up to 25 years instead of the standard 10 years, thereby reducing the monthly payment amount. By elongating the repayment term, borrowers can alleviate immediate financial strain and better manage their cash flow. However, it's essential to recognize that while this approach offers offers short-term relief, it may result in higher overall interest costs over the extended repayment period. Income Contingent Repayment, ICR. This repayment plan utilizes a formula to determine payments, which are contingent upon your adjusted gross income, AGI, ensuring that they do not exceed 20% of your income for a period of up to 25 years. Upon reaching the 25-year mark, any remaining balance on your debt is eligible for forgiveness. However, it's crucial to recognize that while this plan offers extended relief and the potential for debt forgiveness, it may result in higher overall interest costs over the extended repayment period. Pay-as-you-earn payee. This particular repayment plan imposes a ceiling on monthly payments, limiting them to 10% of your monthly income for a duration of up to 20 years, contingent upon providing evidence of financial hardship. Although the eligibility criteria may be stringent, once approved, you retain the option to maintain payments under the plan even if your financial situation improves beyond the initial hardship conditions. While enrolling in these plans and exploring alternative repayment options may result in reduced monthly payments, it's crucial to acknowledge that they may also entail an extended period of accruing interest. Moreover, it's important to note that these repayment alternatives are exclusively applicable to federal student loans and do not extend to private ones. 6. Take into account the option of consolidation. Once you've gathered all the pertinent information, it's prudent to explore the possibility of consolidating your loans. Consolidation offers several advantages, foremost among them being a potential reduction in the monthly payment burden. However, it's essential to weigh this against the prospect of extending the repayment period, which entails accruing more interest over time. 7. Implement the debt avalanche method. In adhering to prudent debt repayment practices, prioritizing the repayment of loans with the highest interest rates is paramount. A widely endorsed approach to this end is the implementation of the debt avalanche strategy. This method entails allocating a predetermined surplus amount above the required monthly payments and directing it towards the loan carrying the highest interest rate. 8. Reduce the principal balance. Another effective strategy for paying off debt is to make additional payments towards the principal whenever possible. By reducing the principal balance more quickly, you'll end up paying less interest over the entire life of the loan. Since interest is calculated based on the principal amount each month, reducing the principal means you'll have a lower interest payment. It's a simple yet powerful way to chip away at your debt faster and save money in the long run. 9. Enroll in automatic payments. Federal student loans, as well as numerous private lenders, extend an incentive wherein borrowers receive a reduction in their interest rate contingent upon establishing automatic monthly payments linked to their checking account. For instance, participants in the federal direct loan program are entitled to a 0.25% interest rate deduction. 10. Postpone payments. If you're currently without employment, you have the option to request payment deferment from your student loan lender. Under certain circumstances, if you possess a federal student loan and meet the eligibility criteria for deferment, the federal government may opt to waive the imposition of interest charges during the approved deferment period, contingent upon your specific loan type. Now, let's move on and explore 7 proven methods to break free from the burden of student loan debt. 1. Sign up for an income-driven repayment plan. Federal student loan borrowers are provided with access to 4 distinct income-driven repayment plans, which are tailored based on the specific type of federal loans they hold. Participate in a valuable education plan, commonly known as the SAVE plan. Opt for the Pay-as-you-earn repayment plan, abbreviated as the Payee plan. Consider the income-based repayment plan, often referred to as the IBR plan. Explore the Income Contingent Repayment Plan, commonly denoted as the ICR plan. 2. Check to determine if you're eligible for student loan forgiveness. If you're carrying federal student loans, it's worth exploring the possibility of qualifying for partial or complete forgiveness through various debt relief initiatives. Apart from the forgiveness options associated with income-driven repayment plans, there exist several federal programs tailored to provide relief for eligible borrowers. These programs offer avenues for reducing or eliminating your student loan burden, helping you achieve financial freedom more swiftly. 3. Combine several student loans into a single payment. The option to consolidate student loans into a single payment varies depending on whether the loans are federal or private. For federal loans, borrowers can streamline repayment through a direct consolidation loan, encompassing various federal loan types without incurring fees. This allows for potential monthly payment reduction or expedited repayment, with access to benefits like income-driven plans and loan forgiveness. Private loan consolidation lacks a federal option, but offers the possibility of refinancing for a lower interest rate, potentially reducing overall borrowing costs. When dealing with a mix of federal and private loans, borrowers face trade-offs between simplicity and benefits. While combining all loans into a private loan simplifies payments, it sacrifices federal benefits. A more strategic approach involves separately consolidating federal and private loans to retain access to federal benefits while streamlining management. 4. Make additional payments toward the principal balance. Your monthly student loan payment represents the minimum required to avoid late fees and penalties. But if you find yourself with extra cash on hand, allocating it toward reducing your principal balance can be a smart move. Not only does this strategy chip away at your overall debt, but it also accelerates your loan payoff timeline and slashes your long-term interest costs. 5. Consider refinancing your student loans to secure a lower interest rate. Student loan refinancing involves obtaining a new loan from a private lender to settle the balances of one or multiple existing student loans. The primary objective of refinancing is to secure a lower interest rate, a move that holds the potential to expedite debt repayment or reduce monthly payment burdens. Furthermore, locking in a favorable interest rate through refinancing could yield substantial savings, potentially amounting to hundreds or even thousands of dollars in interest charges over the loan's lifespan. 6. Consider exploring deferment or forbearance options. Exploring deferment or forbearance options can provide essential relief for borrowers facing financial challenges with their student loans. Federal programs offer deferment for qualifying events like unemployment or economic hardship, with relief periods extending up to 3 years for some circumstances. Forbearance, typically granted in increments of up to 12 months, is another option for those experiencing economic struggles. However, interest accrues during both deferment and forbearance, except for specific circumstances like the COVID-19 administrative forbearance. Navigating the application process involves submitting forms and documentation to the loan servicer. Private student loans have different rules, with relief not automatically granted. Borrowers must contact their lender to explore available solutions, as relief options vary among lenders. Understanding the terms and qualifications for private loan relief is crucial for borrowers seeking assistance with their payments. 7. Initiate the process of declaring bankruptcy. Navigating the bankruptcy process is complex, but it's important to know that discharging student loan debt through bankruptcy may be possible, especially for private loans rather than federal ones. However, bankruptcy should only be considered after exhausting other repayment options like income-driven plans, deferment, and forbearance. For borrowers facing severe economic hardship due to defaulted student loans, bankruptcy might offer relief. Yet it's crucial to recognize that bankruptcy significantly impacts credit history, affecting future financial prospects such as mortgage applications or renting. Therefore, careful consideration, including seeking advice from a non-profit credit counselor and consulting a bankruptcy attorney, is essential before pursuing this option. In conclusion, embarking on the journey towards financial freedom begins with effectively managing your student loans. By understanding the intricacies of your loan agreements, exploring consolidation options, and prioritizing repayment strategies, you can navigate the path to debt freedom with confidence. As you empower yourself with knowledge and make informed decisions, you're setting yourself up for a brighter financial future. By taking proactive steps and charting a strategic course, you can achieve stability, security, and long-term prosperity. With determination and diligence, you can overcome the challenges of student loan debt and pave the way towards financial liberation. If you found this information helpful, be sure to subscribe to Everyday Elevate on YouTube for more insightful content on elevating your financial well-being. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Remember, your journey to financial freedom starts now.